Hi, my name is Katie. I'm one of Joe's former law students from Nottingham Trent University, where I did my undergraduate law degree between 2009 and 2012. So I've known Jo since then, and I'm still in contact with her now, which is definitely a testament to Jo, because I don't stay in contact with all of my law lecturers. So when she asked me to do this, I was like, actually, I hate videos, I hate pictures. But for the amount of support that I've had from Jo throughout my law degree and now, I've got to do this for her. So I thought I'd start by saying the reason I wanted to go to university. I decided at that point that I wanted to be a barrister, but I hadn't actually done any public speaking, so I thought I really need to get involved with something to actually justify, what I want to do. So I went along to my first moot, and Jo was one of the judges on the panel. I remember all the students were very well scripted, reading verbatim off of what they prepared. Even when they answered questions, it was questions they expected and knew how to answer them. But I remember Jo was always the one that would sit there quietly and then ask the question that the student didn't expect, that would absolutely floor them and make them have to think on their feet and outside of the box, just beyond what they expected. And it was just so nice and refreshing to see that, and the way that Jo would do it was just incredible. And on the back of that, that's what made me decide to go on the mooting module, because I knew Jo was teaching it, and that literally was the sole reason. So I went on to it knowing full well that I was going to get, such an amazing teacher. So, aside from mooting, I also did other lectures with her, such as the law of evidence and those types of things. And I always remember, when I went into those lectures, the enthusiasm, in the room was just incredible. There'd be students literally fighting to answer questions because they wanted to show that they knew the answer. And, that doesn't always happen. There are plenty of seminars that I've been into that I've not raised my hand once because they've been so dull and the teacher has been so uninspiring and, reading off of a slide or whatever it was, that you don't want to get involved. Whereas with Jo's lectures, I always wanted to be involved. I would sit at the front, bit of a geek really, because they were just so interesting. And she had this thing about her, and I'm sure still does in her lecturers, that just makes you want to get involved. But to be honest, I mean, I know that this award's been awarded previously to other, lecturers, and Jo sort of always sort of sat in the back and never really been recognised. But then I think, well, actually, she doesn't need an award or a certificate or anything like that to, define what type of teacher she is, because she is just absolutely amazing, without a doubt. And she doesn't need that justification. That said, if there's going to be an award, it has to go to Jo, because Jo's not just Law Lecturer of the Year. She's just an incredible law lecturer all year round, and I'm sure she'll continue to be an amazing law lecturer throughout her career. And so she really does deserve to be recognised, because it would be such a shame for someone that puts so much dedication and effort into their, what is more than a job to Jo. It'd be such a shame for her not to get it. So I really hope she gets it. And I think I'll be gutted if she doesn't, because she's just so amazing. So there you go.